off, as long as they do have a little bit of extra support.
And it looks like we're gonna get to see a top lane Lucian Kobe. Shield, his starting item, you can see against the Doran's Blade of Sunday. Chaser now looking for Moon yet again. He's got Someday right there. They'll slow this guy down, go after him a little bit harder. Moon trying to get himself away. Someday gonna be popping the blast cone, and that should be first blood. Over to Dignitas top laner. Meanwhile, FlyQuest will tie it up bottom side, but can they make it two? It is. But it will be a 1-for-2. Turtle dropping at the
firing on Someday, and Balls is the one to get the advantage, but now bottom.
It's gonna be a 3v3 here. Lod, the one who's initially jumped on. Daisy called out. We'll call her down now as well. High looking to make the play. Shockwave down. Lod is out. Big is done too, and FlyQuest finds himself 2-0.
Oh my goodness, FlyQuest win fights on
there at the start. FlyQuest has it now as an arrow connects into elimination. The follow-up CC will be there. Wild growth on him to try to keep him alive. But Keen presses R and sends him straight to the black and white.
Around Turtle, and there is nowhere for him to go. Teleport.
Turtle. This is not the best place to be, my friend. Dignitas looking to take him down if they can, but it actually may be Chaser who falls first. Moon drops to Big. Now Ball's in some trouble. He tries to make the TP save. Instead, almost puts himself in the dirt as well. Forget the almost, man. He is gone. A double kill for Big. 3 for...
Looks like second most goal in the game at the moment, but Rift Herald just brings so much extra power, right? If you can get a kill beforehand, or if you get in place beforehand.
Or if you get a kill and get in place. Wild Turtle's trying to get away from this one, but the Stranglethorns will not allow it. Someday picking up the kill.
Exactly. This could
way more map control with those turrets down. Ball's coming around from the side to try to take down Keen. The burst comes through, but it is not enough. The redemption won't be there in time, and Keen goes down. Chaser. Keen only lost about half his HP there. Those are what you've got to keep your eyes on. Someday opening up the culling. Ball's going to be forced back. A couple more shots takes him down. A killing spree for the Dignitas top laner as the T2.
All right, this turret should go down pretty quickly. Everybody hitting it. Rooted Turtle on the side.
Oh no, Arrow follows it up. He tries to get himself out, utilizing any escape mechanisms he's got, but it might be enough. Wild growth to help keep him alive. Root caller from over the wall. Damage being returned. Big gonna be going down next. High getting bursted. More auto attacks coming through. Someday with a shutdown. The chase continues as Lodge going after Wild Turtle. Bow versus bow. Mine's stronger than yours. Lodge goes bonkers strong right now. I don't see even a shockwave. I don't know if he's got the damage next to him. Here comes the flank though. Ball's looking to make the move instead. Health bar is going to be dropping back and forth. It's Keen for Balls, and now Chaser's down too. Moon backing off.
Remember, yes, Kennen can still flank. However, auto attack Kennen. Oh, High, you don't want that fight.
High, this is not a guy you just walk up and start to try to 1v1. Someday flashing after elimination, turning his aggro right back onto Moon.
That Fog of War pocket. Baron should be pretty easy. FlyQuest here to contest though.
Moon already popping that Ragnarok. Means he's got 6 seconds to try to get in there and do something. It's already worn off though. Dignitas keeping him away. Someday jumping in. Ball's scared off before he can find his way into the fight. Baron down to about 2k. Dignitas want to secure this. They've got it. Chaser with the smite. Shockwave finds no one. Now Dignitas have to try to escape this one. Someday brought low. They get the big Lucian. What else can they find? A double kill for Wild Turtle. Dignitas in full retreat. He's going to be sniped. A triple kill for Turtle. Lod backing handedly. The person that actually came the closest to him was Big, and there's a long-range arrow finding its way onto Balls, who's now jumped on by both Chaser and Big. Someday coming in, guns at the ready. Shoots him down, picks up a free kill for his team, and now it's 5. The inhibitor turret should fall in only a moment. Lod will make sure of that. Dignitas cracks the base.
Maybe a smite fight. There is a teleport on Someday. Possible he could join.
Someday decides to TP right now, working his way into the fight. Infernal taking a little bit of resets. Keen's taken down by High off in the side. This may be FlyQuest fight. Ragnarok popped by Moon. Someday dashed himself over the wall. Culling gonna be used. High gonna be shot down. Balls with the ulti. Someday stunned up. Trying to get himself away. Arrow's gonna be returned. Moon running off to the side. More damage pouring in. And it is FlyQuest getting absolutely destroyed. Lim and the last man standing. Run, little Lulu, run. Triple kill for Lod. I think you'll take that one any day of the week. They may not be able to push that far right now, but they will secure the mid lane inhibitor and get themselves out with some extra map pressure under the belt.
Yeah, inhibitor and pushing, but you know, he's 0-5. Baron, 3,000 health though.
Ball's trying to TP in. Moon running around, Berserk, Ragnarok trying to make the moves, Keen flashing, gets the ulti, and High is out of there. Keen continuing to zone them away, finds his second kill onto Elimination. Press R to win. Sometimes you don't even need it. You just slam those orbs right into your opponents. And now they're pushing down the top side. That's where the minion wave is. It's not just going to be 2 members with Baron this time. It's all 5, and they are barreling down top lane.
Yep, Baron empowered, 2-member advantage here. This should be Team Dignitas going towards the Nexus, looking to go 1-0 in the series.
I just now noticed as well, Kobe, Someday, the man you see dashing in right now, gunning these guys down right next to their own Nexus. 428 farm in 35 minutes. That is some kind of a work of art. Someday and the rest of Dignitas will find their win 35 minutes in and take game 1.
Talk about a carry top laner. Can definitely even it up.
Looks like it will be the big man in the jungle as Shen is locked in for the top lane of FlyQuest. And we'll see Someday on Fiora.
Up until this point, Moon's been doing more work, but Chaser wants to even it up.
Toss down, Dig tanking the turret. First blood goes the way of Dignitas. It doesn't matter about the quality. Keen, Orianna here mid. Shockwave used, the ulti still finds his mark, and High gets the burst. Keen's out of there. Success for High and Moon. Yep, it's flying across the map, gets a look at the camps. Chaser here in the top side. A grand challenge is issued. Spirit's Refuge keeping these guys away from completing their job initially. Someday walks right back into his healing field, picks up some extra health, but it doesn't exactly result in what he needed. Now mid! Takes the cast, but it knocks Keen to safety, and he walks out of the way as well. Now High gonna be pulled underneath the turret. But Syndra still has that ulti. Someday Chaser now trying to make their own moves, but Balls is in there with Stand United, and this quickly disengages.
Yeah, very quickly there. Chaser ward hops in, splashes out. Turtle though!
Oh no, Wild Turtle bursted down. Wild Growth to keep him alive. TP coming in. Shen can be all over the map. Back to back. The taunt finds the mark. Laud tries to make it 1-for-1. Turtle running and gunning and finding the kill for Big.
Balls is everywhere, man. Balls protects you.
Balls protects you in the world of FlyQuest. And Someday now jumping into the middle here. Turtle bursted down. Moon trying to return the damage onto Chaser. Balls taken low. Someday over the wall. Blast plants behind and gets away. Style points for days on this guy, man. Moon tries to take a swig and get himself out of trouble, but Someday is not going to have that happening now as Dignitas get their revenge. They try to make some kind of a play down here in the bottom lane. Turtle getting the slows as Dignitas grabs the Rift Herald. Turtle taking some damage, but it's the Dignitas bottom lane that gets themselves exploded. Turtle keeping himself alive as Someday Laud aimed that one a little bit too straight as now the damage comes in. Man, Big is just gone before he has a chance to react. The combo damage. What now?
Whose cooldown comes back faster? High's running out of mana, actually.
Now Chaser jumping in. The Sonic Wave into the Resonating Strike will follow the flash, but Chaser's got to be careful, taken very low. Wild Growth down onto High, keeping him okay, but Someday now going to be bursted out. The shutdown credit goes over to Wild Turtle, and Dignitas, having lost their Fed Fiora, must now be
checking these guys, so I guess we'll just take the dragon instead.
But the problem with that is Dignitas sees their green light, and that means pedal to the metal. Baron Nash, despite the magic of the Randuins, Balls just can't endure this damage from Sunday at all.
He hit 3 vitals. That's enough true damage to force the Shen off of the...
Yup, you just have to stand there and watch it happen and say, all right, I guess this is fine. Maybe she'll throw. Problem is, this is Someday. This isn't a random solo queue game with a Fiora that might overcommit and try to 1v5.
Side, Moon might engage, though.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. FlyQuest, though, now going to be funneled into the enemy jungle.
High
Turtle!
Oh my god.
He takes him all the way out. Now the rest of FlyQuest has got to find some kind of a way to exit here as Someday's push continues. He might just kill Balls, bursts him out. This is disaster for FlyQuest. One Nexus turret falls, more minions are marching into the base. All the rest of Dignitas has to do is prevent backs. Limit will be able to get back there. Moon flashing away as soon as he sees the enemy flash. Someday going to these turrets. Lemon still trying to back. Remember, they never got Baron. He doesn't have the empowered recall. Big just going man mode against an out-of-mana Syndra. Lemon having to pop Wild Growth on himself. Someday still doing damage to the turret, but will not be able to take it down before Moon arrives. Still long death timers on the side of FlyQuest. Turtle will be up momentarily, but Balls has 15 seconds to go, and High's not around for 45. Dig will, at a minimum, make this another inhib under their belts. Now looking for even more, deciding to back off as FlyQuest shows up, but now they re-engage. Lemon Nation is down. Moon gonna be rooted up by that Karma, and Dig may just look to end right here. Still 25 seconds on High, 40 on Lemon Nation. Wild Turtle, Balls, and Moon have to make the defense here. Someday will retake that inhibitor in the bottom side, and Dig are looking to put the final nails in the coffin.
Yeah, arrow there from Lodge gets them the kill, and Someday teleports in. Now they're going for it.
Trying to make some kind of a move. Balls is grand challenged, and the Vitals just destroy the guy. Dignitas, nothing going to be stopping them now. They get rid of Moon, the riposte to block the explosive cast. The shockwave rips Turtle out of the fountain and cuts him down, and Dignitas will go 2-0.